Chippy,
I'll go have a boss.
how you doing, sir?
Never there, man. How, everything good?
Yeah, I want to be famous like you when I grow up one day, just one day. You see what I'm saying?
We don't reach there yet, but we're
You
working
see,
on it. We're working on it.
so for the people just logging in, I'm talking to a young Jenna in our city in Toronto, and he's very well established around the Canadian globe and international. He goes by the name of Chippy Don,
Yes,
uh,
sir.
the son of Alan Ladd, of Military Sound.
Yes, sir.
Uh, you know, let me ask you something, man, Chippy. What's it been like for you juggling through COVID and stuff like that? What's been going on?
Man, for me, I just try to stay afloat and stay focused.
Right.
I mean, it got a little rough playing inside the houses, but now I'm getting into like the private parties, the little private events, them and all them something them. So I
Right.
mean, I just try and stay focused on it's music at the end of the day, you know what I mean? And they
Yeah.
always say music makes you feel no pain. And I know a lot of people that's been going through a lot during this COVID time
Yeah.
right now. So, it's just for me, like that's what I use my platform for at the end of the day, for just keep the people that might afloat right now and make sure they know the knowledge of the music and all them something, you know what I mean?
We've seen you come reached a long way in this industry. We've played alongside music with you for years upon years. Some of your elders that you look up to, who are they?
Well, there's a lot of them. My dad comes first.
Yeah.
After my father first. After my dad as a youngin, we used to watch Steenie a lot.
Yeah.
You have Black Reaction, you have DJ Tyrone, Nitro. Always giving me like positive, talk and all them something. And
Yeah.
especially DJ Tyrone and Steenie and Super K. Like those guys call me like at least every day. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
try to give me the 1-2 talks and all them something. And big up Mr. Blacks too.
Right.
You know what I mean? You yourself, I remember one time we were playing at the Rumba. I think you got vexed with me one night. I don't remember what we did get. You did vex with me over, but you look at my dad and you're like, lad, teach the youth for don't run down the hype. I think one time I was like 17 years old doing music. And from that day, like, my dad put me in the car because them time they never drive. And my father looked at me and tell me, say, my youth, you see what you think there right now? Don't put on the booster cable if you make it reach that so. When it reaches that so, it reaches that so. You see me? And from then I just been that humble guy ever since, you know what I mean? I know it's
That's
music
good.
that we deal with and yeah, that.
We saw greatness in you from long time, but we didn't want you to rush it. You see, I
Right.
didn't want you to rush it. You see, because if you learn the slow and the endurance way rather than the quick,
Right.
it's working now. So the little hardship, I'm not going to take it back still. I say, it's supposed to be like that because
Yeah, man.
you're great from when you were young. You know what I mean? And we saw that.
Yeah,
We
man,
saw
true.
that.
One thing about me, I always take the criticism thing, you know what I mean? I don't take it negative. Whether it's negative or positive criticism, I always take it and
Yeah.
go home and do better. Like, even if it's for myself personally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, man, you grew very well to know the rules, and I think that's what you've been doing very well, and it's the reason I respect you so much. I don't respect you don't answer my phone calls, but I respect you and Blacks. Now I'm gonna have a little talk with you and Blacks.
With my phone, remember one phone number me have, and this one phone number is not just DJ thing only, you know what I mean? Remember, say, me do the little hustling on the side, the carrying thing, and So,
yeah, cause we call about the little hustling on the side to do some car and thing, and I may have to be spreading. My money no good. My money no good.
And that's still right now. I'm in their secretary right now. You know what I mean? So.
Yes, young brother. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's supposed to be. Secretary in our office will just answer the phone,
Listen, you've grown up in the business very well, as far as as far as I'm thinking, and so I'm telling you, you're part of this camp.
Right,
And when I mean the camp, the people will know after a while what we talk about when we talk about the camp.
right.
But what's been the biggest change for you overall in this industry that has either affected you not liking it? So give me two, A and B. Affecting you not liking it, and B, the effects of liking it.
Biggest change. All right, the biggest change for me, there's a lot of young upcoming. Some of them are talented and some of them just do it because they just want to do it, you know what I mean? Like they just feel like say music is all about playing music is all about the girls and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Put on a nice chain and making money. It's not all about that all the while, you know what I mean? And it looks like nothing of the youth them where even in my age group or younger than me, I that them pre when it comes to the music thing, you know what I mean? Them not they don't focus on the music like one time gone. Like you see how the elders them take the music serious and up to this day you can't still call a certain name and say them still are playing music, you know what I mean? Like
mm-hmm.
that's one of the biggest changes. I remember I said I've been going to dance for a long time still, from I was 14 years old. Like
Yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah,
been to the walk banquet halls and the paradise. Me outside I sell tickets outside and I van and them little something there and me get squeezed through and I dance and me just hide in that one little corner and chill out, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I've been there, done that. So I seen what it was before and I see what it is now. It's a big change. It's very drastic still. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah,
One thing what me like is that I mean everyone looks up to me now. It's crazy. You know what I mean? And it's a good thing at the end of the day. Like me as a man, I'll see enough people, you know, try pattern off for certain people's style and all them something. You know, you see enough people cuss about it. Like me not cuss about them something.
right.
If someone's following me, that means I'm doing something good. You know what I'm
I
saying?
understand.
So
Yeah, I
it's always
understand.
yeah, it's always a good thing at the end of the day. That's why I'm not too that's a good thing about it still. Not for the young youth, them look up to me as like the elder. They don't even know like how I'm in half of their age group still. It's just
Yeah.
true the maturity at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
So I want to ask you how important it was for you having your dad in this industry. Although, you know, you launched off from it is where you first started, but I've seen you come into your own.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want anybody who's listening to think that you used your dad only solely to get into this, because you've ventured to your own and you've done what you've had to do.
The thing is,
In this.
I tell people this all the time. I mean, I have enough little friends who did roll with me, who did want to play music, and I always say like, if you're not serious, and the two make no sense. For me and you try do a little collaboration thing, you know what I mean? Because me
Right.
as a man, when I was younger, remember, I I pretty much came in the game seriously when it was CD book days.
Yes.
So me used to always like always bring the CD book anywhere I was going. Even if my dad was playing by himself, but I always bring the CD book just in case, you know what I mean? Because I'm
Hmm.
always the one that wanted to play the music. Until my dad gave me that one bus one time and said, mix some tune. And believe me, I was probably the most nervous man in a flap dance in my life. You see me? I'm telling you. First time my dad said,
Do you remember the dance? Do you remember it?
yo, I don't remember the dance. All I remember the dance was at Pine Valley Banquet.
Okay.
Yeah. Big old hall and barely people in there.
Yeah.
And my father say, yo, come in, come play. And I said, me play? You sure? And he say, yeah, man, forward, man. And I say, yo, John, don't start. I don't know what me I go play right now.
Yeah.
So my dad used to have this style where he used to give me the first song. And from the first song, I just work with it through the whole
Right.
half an hour. You see me? And he'll put his like a 1, 2 in there. Or like, if he's playing by himself, he used to sit on the table. Anybody can tell you this. Any one of them, from Nitro, Steenie, any one of them. From their playing, I used to sit at the table and watch them. So when them choose a song, I just all look on the CD player to see which song. Like if on the third, fourth, you know what I mean? And then look on the
Yeah.
CD book and say, I say you select, all right. And then, you know, during the way, my dad always taught me, like, he taught me a lot still. He
Yeah.
teach me, like, you can't just mix song. When you have mixed music, like, you have to tell a story. You know what I mean? and
Yeah.
outmix them and all them something. Even big up Fat Cat too, cause Fat Cat always told me like wait till the chorus of the song and all them little something there for you mixing and blending all those things still. Then
Right.
one thing that my dad always told me, I'm a very quick learner.
Right.
It never takes me long to learn anything. And even if he tells me in the dance by tomorrow, remember me, I master that.
Yeah.
So that's one thing about him, and it's not just him I learn off of. Like I like to learn off of different people. So I want to go to Jamaica, I'm gonna go like Stone Love HQ, or I'm gonna go around a boom boom place, or I'm gonna go watch Fire Links. Cause all of them, every dinosaur, I can't tell you this. Fire Links are my favorite selector. I just the energy and the vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just just the energy where y'all give the people them at the end of the idea. That's the next thing my dad taught me. When I play music, I have to move. I make the people that know me a whole a vibe. I show them a whole a vibe. Because they're coming, you're giving them the energy at the end of the idea. If you're gonna go play music, I'll just go straight face like you have some bad man or something. Not gonna work. You see me?
Real talk. Real talk. Lad the general. You know,
So,
you said you played in Jamaica and thing.
yeah.
And obviously I know there's a big difference between playing in Toronto and playing in Jamaica, but for you, what entails the difference? What is the vibe that comes out of that for you?
Between Jamaica and Canada, boy, they're more hardcore out there. Them take it like when them play, them you know they like out there's like a dog eat dog world. So if one man play good, you know, so you have to come and play good, because if you don't, they're gonna run it up on its own. You see me?
Yeah.
So and then the next thing is now like warm up. You know, some like up here is different from Jamaica. Cause man will warm up for about 2 hours, you know, him by himself. And up here, some man can't even last 25 minutes to warm up on the dance. Like, you see me? It's different still. It's very different. So it's like them thing that make you, it's like make you learn still. Like the street parties, I learned that the town party they're different from country party. And the street party they're different from the big dance them where they are the boat ride them. Cause the boat ride them, I call those dances Statue of Liberty. Cause nobody now move. Everybody just hold up them phones so nowadays and drink almost buckle them up on table and all them stuff.
When you call it Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty, me call it. Them put on them good clothes and them hold up them phone out here, so you see me? And then I snap and all them little stuff there, you see me? And the same thing without hair still.
Yeah.
You see me? And the same thing. I figure them love for Muggle and all them something. Me the man, I don't care. Yo, I go to dance just like this in my white shirt. Big dance sometimes.
Yeah.
Me not there to dress up and, you know, we dress up when we have to. I don't say, because remember, so we're public figures at the end of the day, so.
At the end of the day.
You know what I mean? But I like the street parties when it comes to Jamaica, to be honest, still. The street party them, and I love go to Stone Love HQ. One of my favorite places to go in Jamaica still. It's just a whole different vibe. Like the vibe is just, you know what I mean? It's like you're really learning something when you're there.
Let's focus on a hurtful part of the industry, which is the violence.
Right.
Which it's becoming too norm, as I said. But you know, we as some elders have preached out against it. You yourself has taken up a fight against it. You yourself has been hit by an episode that was really close to you, and you know, it's hurtful. But what are we not doing right, or what do you see we're not doing to the generation that is instituting the violence, and we need to change that?
I feel like it's not even just it's we as people who don't come together. Cause remember, blacks always fight black people. But what I think is there's not enough. Remember, in my days there used to be a lot of programs. Whether it's basketball, soccer, summer camp, all them little something that I used to go to, you know what I mean? Keep busy. Because you don't want to be out the streets doing some foolishness where you're not supposed to do, you know what I mean? And I almost got caught up in that lifestyle already. But I said, no, it's not for me. You see me? So me was one of the youth them where when summertime come, like me now go outside for go play up with friend. I go play some basketball. I go a basketball camp and then look or something. I don't think the youth them have those things anymore.
Okay.
They don't really have those things. Like the government now give them people them kind of chances anymore. Like you have to pay for going to community center nowadays and all that look or something. Like it's crazy. And
Okay.
it's just it's rough for the youth them still, and you know what I mean. I always try to preach to the youth them when I see them. I see enough of them where you know, so them have some little troublemaker, but true, them have a little ratings for me, you know what I mean? And I just try to show them, say, yo, stay out of trouble, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I know I live that life there where you end up in a jail and jail full up a man. Like, me not like them. I'm a prep. Me not like par with this one bag of man thing still. So them something is not for me. You see me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like the free world, and if you like the free world, that means say I can do different things with your lifestyle. Like then the idea, just so it
Yeah.
go. You see me?
What's the? I'm sure you've seen a lot of good because it's chippy and you're doing thing, but there's a lot of negativity that comes with this industry, and I'm sure you've seen it or experienced it.
Yeah.
You know, what is some of the things that you've experienced that you know that this shouldn't be?
Why? Selectors that tell promoters not to book certain people, or them a ball about this and that. Like, for instance, now, some people see all people like me and Steenie, they are sons, and they'll be like, so them two, they get them booking there, and we now get them. Like, I don't like that stuff, you know what I mean? You have to be proud of one another at the end of the day, because we're all in the same thing at the end of the day, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to, like, the next thing is now, it's like, there's a lot of talk, but I feel like I blame social media for a lot of this still. There's just so much, like, bickering, chatting on internet and all that because something like, you know what I mean? Especially in the Sound Clash fraternity where I have a look of, I'm part of the Facebook group still. You know what I mean? Because these are my life for them and everything. Because from there, look at you, before me even start juggle music, I used to love Clash. I used to watch all the DVDs that my dad used to bring to the house, like from World Clash Jamaica or Moby and all them something there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And watch those things. So I watch a lot of them kind of something, but the negativity is just, it doesn't really bother me still, you know what I mean? It's just, I just do what I have to do at the end of the day. I'm not have to worry about nobody, hear people talking about me and all them something, just leave it alone, you know what I mean? Because I mix up on the load up thing and people going back and forth on social media and all them something. I don't like, many of them something, you know what I'm saying? Especially as a DJ, you as an ex-DJ, like, just show yourself. That's it. That's what it is for me. You know what I mean? You say you're better than me, or you had the baddest thing out here, or whatever the case might be. Show yourself. You know what I mean? Don't try to prove to one man, say you're that guy. You know what I mean? That's I see a lot of people do that when I was younger. You know, against my dad, and a lot of them are still standing, but a lot of them have washed away from the earth. You know what I mean? So. That's right. For me, I don't really watch the negative things still. I just do what I gotta do at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
I mean, you started off with the sound, but now you have Chippy Don movement. Explain that, what that effect is, like, can you explain to what happened, why everything is Chippy now is?
Well, before he even turned Chippy, a lot of people were on I want to say they're really singling up the sound, but you know, daddy and the old school thing sometimes it's just, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm father. And we're getting a little argument about it where people are putting Chippy from military. Them time I was young, so you know what I mean? I was even too watching them something. Like I was the youngest on the sound, and that's what the people them want. They want Chippy from military. They don't want nobody else. If I went to Jamaica and sent somebody, they used to be Bex. So that was the thing, and I tried to show him the same thing when he goes to the retro parties. They put Alan Ladd. I don't really have no issue with that at the end of the day. You see me? But whatever. Me just growing up and becoming a man, really, like, you know what I mean? I'm more mature. I start have kids and all them something there. So I just realized that I have to defend my own and myself same time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it got to a point where finance thing wasn't really working out, the budgets, I would say, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So just for me to be like, I gotta defend my own at the end of the day. I have to feed my kids. You know what I mean? My father at the end of the day. He might vex with me now, but we're good right now at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That was last year. This is this year. Me and my father are good right. Still like
Yeah.
this at the end of the day. You get me?
Right. Yeah, of course.
That was just the thing at the end of the day. So I just moved on. I just kind of just made that business move and said I gotta make sure I send my kids them all right at the end of the day. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is Chip Don a sound that's prepared? I know the juggling is locked. That's a easy thing.
Yeah.
What about the clashing and the other stuff that goes with the sound business? Because at one point someone's always going to want to test. Someone always.
The clashing thing now. Remember, I always loved it still, and me buy me dub plate them 1-1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But me say I kind of take it more serious now. Where probably like March still. Man like Super Kid, I call him Panther son. I don't want to come beat him up, you know, because Super Kid is a man who say, yo, you have to have dub. Or Steenie say you have to have identification.
Yeah.
So you have to make the people them know say, you this. So it's just start really take it serious from March just gone still. And boy, I bought a couple still, but if a boy want to step, then I saw it go, you know what I mean? It's not like we are going to run or nothing like that at the end of the day. So
right.
That is what we're preparing for. And we can't just make people just feel like, say, we just have some little juggling selector or some little push over and them little something, you know what I mean? Because believe me, I seen it for myself. I went to Jamaica one time in country.
Yeah.
I think it was Brother Hype, Travelers, we and one next sound did hook up. And the night was about to finish. And the man them say, yo, the night not done. Tune for tune, we are go. And my father just say, yo, pack up the something and make it go in IKEA. Yeah, come. You know, that man is full of dub. Yo, my father say, yo, pack up the bag, go turn up around this here. And the man them start go tune for tune. And I'm just like, yo, be serious, you know. And then we start watch I started watching dances like regular now, and this is one of the reasons why Maria me look up to, like, in Jamaica, me look up to Stone Love and Fire Links and Bass Odyssey. Because those guys have some dub plates where you're just like, sometimes you're just like, yo, Bridget, how you guys cut these tunes like this? Like, out of everybody, Fire Links are probably the most creative for me at my age, because this guy cut some dubs on some 90s rhythm. Yeah. Where I'm just like, damn, like, it's crazy, you know what I mean? And then he's a genius. Yeah, he's a genius with it, like, you know what I mean? So and then something I look up to, and then, like, when we see my play a couple dance a country, and it's like when you see some clash sound or hook up them for them sound, you have to have some dub for run on these guys. Cause you can't make them baby up and make you feel like, say, you're just some little juggling sound at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I just that I think, and then it got even more serious because there was a little talk going around in Toronto. Big up Mana Gallus. See? Right. So we went to this little Jeopardy clash. And I call it a Jeopardy clash because there was so much different games in each round. There was guessing the lyrics and all the something or whatever. See? Right. So me and Snoopy first, Mana Gallus them. Mana Gallus them come prepare. Okay. I didn't expect all of this to happen at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, it was a Jeopardy clash. Right. The man them come out, the whole 10, them have a 10 minutes juggling around dancehall. The man them juggle out 10-minute worth of dub plate. I'm saying, I must catch you one day again. Yeah. So I make that happen again. Right. So I have to make sure me prepare when it comes to this thing. God, I tell you, dub and 45 is not a joke thing, and this clash thing, some people think it's a joke. So the man there, so from them time they was just like, can't make that happen again to me. Yeah. So The next time.
Yeah, you're gonna take that loss then, Chippy. You're
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
take
take the
the
last.
whole.
No hold it, Dad. No,
You hold it.
no, remember, you win some, you lose some, you know. You can't win everything, you know. We're not robots.
Yo,
You see me?
me get killed regular, so it's all right.
We don't win everything. Look for Tony Master, we get killed every year. I will still love him as your father. So we can't, you know what I mean? We can't complain. You win some, you lose some at the end of the day. You see me?
You know, as you talk about Mataran and the dinosaurs, them, what do you think has been for you? Do you think the respect goes a long way, or what do you see the big fight happening for the new generation, for the younger generation coming through?
Well, the older elders, yeah, respect goes a long way. And I'm a man, I respect a lot of elders, so I've never experienced an elder come to me and say, look how you go suck your girl, or, you know what I mean? Or none of them little suck there. Like, I never experienced that still. But there's I would say some of the legends, they feel like they don't want their time to finish. You see what I'm saying? It's like, for them, it's like, my time done when I'm dead. I saw them stay. So it's like, I don't know, like, especially in Jamaica, I don't really see it up here still. Because enough of the elders, them, I go to all of them. From Rosa, you name them. From them know my father and them see me, them say, yo, big up yourself, youths. You know what I mean? So I never experienced like an elder like kind of push me one side and go tell me some badness or really but I see a lot of it still. Like I witnessed Ricky Chupa and Chris Diamond. I witnessed Ricky Chupa cuss out what his name from Sky Level over there. Just like as an elder, what we really are cuss out the youth them for? And we're supposed to uplift them at the end of the day, you know what I mean? So, I mean, them something there's just, I don't know, it's just, I think it's more of an ego thing for them.
Right.
That's my thing still. And we couldn't really give people advice, like, for the negativity. For me, we just move on at the end of the day. Like me tell you, I'm not deal with negativity. I don't deal with it whatsoever. Like, me humble you. I mean, I like cuss people, and if me really get dark, I don't like to get dark. So really,
don't get dark.
Yeah, cause we used to go to school and have temper tantrum, and we used to have one lady we used to have for work in high school with me everywhere I'm going to all them something. I don't.
Yeah.
You see me? So it's just the youth that for the youth them now. Just listen. That's it. Still, I have no little hard ears pitting nowadays where you tell them one thing and them gonna go do the next. You know what I mean? Although we are trying to uplift them, and how much can we uplift them at the end of the day? You see me? My grandmother always tell me, who can hear must feel.
Must feel.
You see me? So the young youth, them.
What's for Chippy? What is for Chippy in this industry? What do you want out of this industry?
For me, I just want to be like, how would I say it? I'm trying to put the words together right now, cause for me, you know, I just want to see like enough of the youth them reach somewhere. You know what I mean? I like to help out people. I can't be the only one doing this at the end of the day. You see me? And I like to help out people. What I really want to see, especially for the young youth them, is for them to all reach that level that I've reached, or even like to travel and all that little stuff there, you know what I mean, and experience different things. And that's the next thing for me. More I travel more, I more experience the world with the music thing. And that's my P right now. Like more I go Africa. Africa, they're my number one on my bucket list. More I go Africa. I want to go. I never been to Miami yet. And them little places. I've been to a lot of places in America, but Miami, I want to place them. I never go yet. But more I go Africa, more I go England, more I go Japan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Germany and them little places then. You see me? But like I said, I can't be the only one traveling the world.
Yeah.
When you look at every other anywhere else in the country, especially Jamaica, you have a bag of selector where I fly and I go about places and all and go something. You know what I mean? And not just
Yeah.
one man. You see me? So
Yeah.
at the end of the idea, I look at it as like I can't be the only man at the end of the idea. Like that's why I always tell like some of my coworkers them like, yo, Bridget, you see, if I ever get a chance to go that place there, there's a selected few. I could count on my hand of a selected few DJs that I'll bring with me.
Excuse me. Yeah.
You see me?
Yeah.
That's I think still. I just want.
Is Chip Don just you right now, or is there
Yeah,
other selectors? Is there other?
it's just me right now.
Just you.
Chippy Don Music, one man soldier.
One man soldier.
That's it.
Is it? Is the live and the gram working for you? You think it's working to maintain your levels out there?
Yes and no. I'm not really a social media type person. So
Right.
like I'll do it for a little while, but as you can see, I kind of cooled off of it.
Yeah.
But it does bring a lot of new people to your platform to see what y'all do. You see me? I mean, I've got a lot of followers from England and a lot from America, which I've seen. But me, I'm more road youth, like more really show my talent. Like that's why I really can't wait. I wouldn't even say for outside to happen, for the border and everything, so you could go across the world and them something there.
Right.
I can't wait for right now still.
You know, I'm here, and I've reached a plateau where I think I have enough strength where I could help and draw back for those in my own city who are willing to work with me and willing to be able for me to elevate them, because
Right.
this is what the platform is about still. Do you find that, you know, in our own city here in Toronto, would you get a bigger fight here than anywhere else?
Definitely.
Right here.
Definitely. Everybody witnesses that. You never get love in your own town. You go
Yeah.
anywhere else in the world, every to like, yeah, God. I've been to how much places before. I went to Philadelphia October gone, and the people treat me like God out there.
Mm.
Them get me my room, them get me food, them get me I'm on rent off a drive car. You see me?
Is it?
There's no love in your own town. Like you gotta go out of town. That's why I tell a lot of these young rappers nowadays, like, you see when you left, nobody come back around here. Unless you really have a reason to. But don't come back around here. You see me? Because you see how much of them are drop out from Wadi, and it's sad. A lot of people they have talent, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for me, for a DJ perspective, it's different still. But really and truly, if you look upon enough of the DJs where I really got into the world, Charlie Brown, you know what I mean? Starting from scratch, you name them, you know what I mean? Like, you don't really see them out here in Canada again. Nobody now call them again, because why? Them start traveling the world and they feel like they're hyped, they're charging more money and rent. You have to.
Shouldn't we be appreciative of that?
Exactly.
You know, like when I see Steenie in Dubai and Steenie here and Steenie there, I mean, I'm appreciative of that, because I'm like, yo, I know that dude. I know him. That's my virgin. Yeah. Well, I don't know if he calls me friend, but that is a man when,
yo,
you know, I'm happy.
When I see Steenie go LM, I say, Steenie, your price gone up, $3 grand. The man laugh.
I said, no, like, this is what we should be happy for. Like,
I'm happy for him, dog.
Because people making it, right? Like,
that's the problem with enough people. Enough selectors will see those things and be like, oh, them boy, I think them bad. So them travel, them got out there, go flop on red. Well, how are you thinking like that? How's that your meds, Benjamin? Like, you know what I mean?
I don't. Yeah, I could never understand, because I've traveled the world and I still end up at barbecues down the road and baby showers.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
So,
But one thing, I'll never sell out where I come from. Still, ever.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Yasso build me, Yasso met me at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So anything when me do, I'm doing it for here at the end of the day. So when people hear me, I'm going to go all America. I'm going to say, yo, right now you listen to some Canada juggling, eh? And I get used to them style, yeah. You see me? Yeah.
Canada juggling, eh?
That's Canada juggling. You gotta get
Yeah.
you see me?
That's good. That you know, I see. I noticed that you have there's a set of young gunners now. You know,
Mm.
um, do especially in the Clash Link. There's I rate some of them like Red Links and King B Chosen and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
they're doing their thing and stuff like that. You know, a young General Black's done the place, and you yourself. I think the business is in good hands as far as I'm concerned, and these you new generations are just doing fine. I mean, I remember one particular dance was Wet Wet. You
Right.
remember
Right,
Wet
yeah.
Wet the night that you were playing, and I mean, I did the early warm. I felt like I was your warm up selector, so it was all good. You know, it was like, but at the end of the day, what was happening was like, you know, you were playing, why bother stop you? And I was like, oh, there's like two more to
Yeah.
me. And I'm like, nah, just, and you were like, how much
Go-
more you want me to play with? And I'm like,
I guess
for
I
what
go on play.
reason?
I
Go
remember.
on, play.
You
Remember
see?
the night?
Yeah, man.
I'm like, go on, play. I'd rather just jump in MC with you because you're controlling the vibe
You
and you're
see?
understanding the music and you're understanding what's going
Right.
on. So why stop it at that point in time? For me, if I come play it, drop it down and try to build it back up, I couldn't be
Right.
bothered.
Right.
So
And that, yo, be honest, I do that sometimes with people. Like if them are
yeah,
going good, we just allow them. You see me? But
that's
that's the
it.
problem with no people. No people so hungry for play. They want them so they're so jumpy. You know what I mean? Them see a man I go and good and then they want running to your lock off your computer,
Can't
change and then five
understand.
more and you're in that groove, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because music you can't tell people like, oh, yo, you played more than half an hour. Brethren, if I'm gonna play all 35 minutes and I go and go see him, allow him. Make him go
play
and
next
play.
35.
You see me?
Play next 35.
I've done it already. Me see, I played at the dance, me and Penny Bling alone. And Penny Bling played for almost an hour. Two other men I play good, not even bother him. I just allow him and go turn up in a one corner and drink the juice. You see me?
Enjoy the party.
Yeah. Cause
Yeah,
when me a rush for, then we go and go play and me start playing foolishness. You see
yeah,
me?
yeah.
That's
I
it.
think coming out of this COVID, my big thing that I want to see change is that I would like to see more of the elder selectors play with younger sounds and
I, mm-hmm.
allow them to generate the dance a little bit more while we kind of coach
I
at the
think
time. You know what I mean?
I think that goes with the promoters big time because remember me as a young youth, I play with enough of the big man them anyways. But
Yeah,
enough of these youngers don't get that chance. No, enough of
yeah,
them don't get
yeah,
that chance because
yeah,
it's like dancehall out here. You have like 3 circles of different DJs in there, and that circle that they have, you're lucky if them take you out of the circle where you're there now for put you in a circle and for put you on a dance.
yeah,
You see me?
yeah.
So it rough. It rough
Right.
still. It rough. Like I don't know what to tell the promoter them, but all you can do is just like for me, I try to bring a youth in more time. Like sometimes I'll give a youth all a chance on a weekly party. And be like, yo, go and play like a 15, 20 minutes. Him no book for you turn up, you know, but just make him go and play.
Yeah.
Anybody can tell you say me do them something.
I'm hoping that, like, I mean, when God spare my life and we go outside and we're back to something, probably won't be this year, but you know, whatever little thing, I'm hoping some of us as elders, like, we give a young sound a chance to play with a Steenie,
Yeah,
a young
definitely.
sound a chance to play with a lad, a young sound a chance to play with, you know, a nitro and stuff like this. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? So I would like that kind of environment. I myself I've been helping this young gentleman radio wise still, and
Mhm.
I could teach another one, you know, the dance hall kind of how to
Right.
build, but I start from the groundation, right? I
Yeah.
start from, you know, being at dance at 10 o'clock and let's build from there.
Real talk.
Maybe
Yeah.
some of them not gonna listen to that still. Maybe they're not gonna like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But whatever.
They
It is
wanna
what it is.
and that's the next thing about the youth them. They don't like we tell you, they don't listen. We tell them to come early, then reach 2 hours late. Like
Yeah.
this is supposed to be your job, you know. See, and me tell you come by 11:30, you're supposed to be there at 11:30. 11:45 the latest. You feel
Yeah.
me? But them want to
Yeah.
come minutes to 1 o'clock and all and something. They're like, who are you? My youth, me I try to help you out and you want to go and like say you have somebody bigger than everybody in here. That don't make no sense. You see
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
So, like me tell you, for me, it's always up to the youth them. You see me? And there's a selected few that listen and there's a selected few that don't. You see me? I always tell the youth them, no matter where you're going, bring a computer. Unless you really know say you're not going to play. But if you know
Yeah.
you can get that one chance to play, bring your computer. In our
Yeah.
real life.
Yeah.
You see me? I went to Jamaica in, when was it? Last year, January. Stole up HQ. Wasn't supposed to play, you know. But you had my bag on me in the trunk. And Father Paul said, when I have the computer, bring it forward. And I get my half an hour for play. My half an hour turning out, I ended up mixing for Spragga Benz, Beanie Man, Cha-Ching Ching. Who else was there? Somebody else was there. Oh, Lexus. And them people there, you know what I mean? And believe me, yo, you never know the chances and opportunities, who's watching, nothing. I tell people this all the time. You know what I'm saying? You never know who's watching you. When we done play, how much selectors from Kurt Riley to Bishop Escobar, Hatta Rice, all of them, all those big names in Jamaica. I look at, yo, my youth, your body, you're wicked. And you won't even know that they're really paying attention to you at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Always prepare. Always prepare.
Always.
Always prepare.
Always have to be.
Chippy Don, you're a young general I respect in this industry, and I hope the best for you. I think that what you're doing is fabulous. I think, you know, you want to go to, you know, Miami, Japan, simple things, man.
Right.
The simple things they're achievable, very
Right.
much achievable.
Definitely.
The Miami route, I'm gonna try to help you, see if I can link with my brethren DJ Reem and say, yo, you know, me and Chippy are gonna forward to Miami, and you know, you make the link and do your thing and get your bus, and let's see if we could think, because this is what we should be doing, helping with our connections, helping one another, each other. So I'd like to see that dream evolve for you still. You have Chippy Don. How do people listen to you? How do people connect with you? How do people, you know?
Well, everyone knows you can follow me on Chippy Don Music. The name's right there in the top left corner. Facebook Chip Lucas, and I have a Mixcloud, not a SoundCloud, but a Mixcloud page. Called Mixcloud free. SoundCloud 2 Thief. Them want to take your money, American money, them tell you $16, them take out $25 out your account. So I start using Mixcloud at Chippy Don Music as well. I have a few mixes that I'm working on right now that I need to finish up right now. And then I'm also building a rhythm coming very soon. So enough things I put in, enough work I put in right now.
Enough work I put in.
Mm.
Well, listen, we're always here for help. You know, I'm not even gonna call you because you're not gonna answer my call. So me call Stevie for that. Is it? Me no know. Maybe it's just a waste thing. I don't.
Yo, listen. When you call, I will call forward if you miss the call. Okay?
Yeah, you see. Yo, let me tell you something. It's good to see you evolve into a man and hold your own in the business. That's great.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I'm proud of you. I appreciate you and I respect you and what you're doing. And I think
every time I'm more big up for this platform where you've been doing for quite a while now. And I've been watching. I watch enough interview on this. You probably want to realize I'm a pop up more time, but they are watching, you know what I mean? And it's a good look.
Yeah.
That's why I'm big you up and don't stop it. But tell all my friend them anything what you do right now and you know it's working, don't stop it. I mean, no, you're not gonna stop anyway, so
yeah.
It's a good look right now.
It's a good look. It's for Canada, and this is what we do, man. This is what we do because we've been doing for Canada for, you know,
which is forever.
We can't stop. You see, that's why I'm proud of the flag behind me. You
know,
although
That's the thing still, like I tell you, I never sell out where I come from. I always try to help out people, even the artists that will ask me, oh, give me a little one bus, like, and some artists will be like, Chippy, how much you charge for play? So I don't charge money for play a song. Just give me a dub plate and we're good. You see me? I don't want your money. You can't come tell me about, yeah, give me $300 for play for 1 month and ready. Just give me a dub plate and done. Your song will last longer when you send dub plate. You see it?
You see. Yeah, yo, Chippy, big up yourself. Before I go, I need you to tell me who you think your top 5, your top 5 favorite selectors. Let's just put it like that.
All time
doesn't matter if they clash or juggle. Just they're in the top 5.
All time in the world?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, we are going to exclude my father out of this.
You're in top 5. Anybody you say?
Stone Love are my #1 song. Can't go around that.
All right.
Fire Links. Steenie.
Yeah.
I'm not even being biased. Yo. I've watched Steenie play from I was a little youth. He used to come with my father, I'll come practice with my father records them and all because something, you see me?
We don't hesitate.
One of my favorite selector. You see when them man start wobbling leg, I trouble, you know.
Yo, we don't hesitate to say we agree. No hesitation.
Right. Fourth now, I would have like clash wise fourth. I would have to say a clash. I would have said BS Odyssey. And my last one. Damn. It's sticky, you know. Damn. Jeez, yo, there's a long list, you know. There's a long list.
Yeah, 4. Yeah, it's 4.
But there are 4, right?
Yeah.
God damn. All time.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right. I'm gonna go with Black Reaction.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Black Reaction still.
Good song.
I was gonna say Boom Boom, but it would more be Ari, if anything, Ari up on the mixer.
Yeah.
But Black Reaction still.
Okay.
Black Reaction. You know what I mean?
I just don't know how come I can't get on somebody's top 5. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, just kidding.
I keep it real still. Like, big up the dinosaur them. You know,
yeah.
Matter, I want him the next idol them. You know, cause them man they want him cuss people. You know, them something I watch. But Matter cuss people, but it make people laugh same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Black Cat. Man, I never really was a fan of Black Cat. You know, until one day when I was younger, my dad said, "You know what Black Cat is?" Them man they had this general for world class, and I'm like, So that's when I started doing my homework. I'm start watching all the classroom, but all of them, BS Odyssey, Fire Links.
There you go.
Yeah.
Listen, Chippy, it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. I thank you for being part of the platform. Of course, you've cemented your name in the Wizology YouTube. For sure.
Finally.
I respect.
Finally.
It's cool to hear the mind and the growth of a young general, and I wish you nothing but the best, and let you know that I appreciate everything that you're doing, and I know I'm not always around, but I see. Of course, my phone is always open if you need any help and everything. You're part of the camp by natural, by birth. You see what I'm saying? So,
remember that you give me my first radio station interview, 2013, on my birthday. I'll never forget.
You see it.
I'll never forget.
I hope not. I hope you never forget.
Long time. We've been, you know what I mean? So, I think of myself with every time, you know what I mean?
You see it? So, it's an honor. So thank you. Keep doing what you're doing, and God bless you. You see me? I said.
Bless up every time, yeah?
Respect.